Dwayne, you got anything in Ferguson?
Actually, I just have one. I'll give you my phone number if you can write it down real quick. And I'd like to talk with you again, Bobby.
Yeah, let's do it. Right, give me your number.
314
314.
255-3408.
Okay,
Because there's a lot for sale up there in Ferguson.
yeah. There is.
I hear opportunities.
Okay.
Lloyd's probably going to buy something from us, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm only looking in St. Charles County right now. So, well, our South County. My son's
This is south, real south, all the way around the globe, and it's still south.
South, and you come up the other side. Now then.
Lloyd, St. Charles borders on Ferguson. Why don't you buy something here?
I don't like swimming in the river. It's a little cold this time of year. But no, anybody else have anything want to sell? Got something to sell, like Dwayne? You're looking to buy something in a particular area? Let's see. Did I see?
I got a question for you, Bobby. Does it really matter to you if you sell your houses that are owner occupied, or if just sell them to another investor that wants?
Yeah, it matters because they're pretty nice houses.
Yeah. Well, if you sell them, you get your money, correct? And do you care?
Well, my thought is if I can get in there and fix them up some more, I mean, because they're already in good shape, that it's a great time to sell, and I'll get a lot more if I rehab and sell to an owner occupant.
So what you're saying then is you want to put more work into it and get more money than you could get currently. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just trying to figure out, like when I sell a property, to me, once it's done, it doesn't matter what they do to it. If they want to use it for investments, great. If they want to live in it, great. I'm just happy to get my money and move on.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, John. It might be an opportunity for Norm Mead. You can try out an auction because you can put a reserve on it, right? Right, John?
You don't have to accept the auction either. If you don't get the price you want, I had really good luck with
John,
it.
that's what I'm doing down in Park Hills right now. I rehabbed the house I got down there, and I advertised on Facebook Marketplace with your advice not to use a lender. I mean, a real estate agent.
Well, I don't know about advice with that. I like realtors.
Anyway,
Hey, Bobby,
yeah,
can you give me your number, Bobby?
it's 314-578.
Shoot.
578.
Yep.
8255. It's actually my wife's cell because I got a new phone in order, but I'll give you my phone too. 314.
You won't be able to get that number.
Uh-oh.
My wife just told me the phone she ordered, I'm going to have a new number. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, use my wife's 314-578-8255.
Yeah, could you leave that around and she always picks it up for you? I know.
Yeah. But John, I'm getting all sorts of contacts from Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, good.
I got a lender that I send them the link for applying for a loan, and a lot of them do. One family they contacted my lender one day and the next day had a loan. I haven't agreed to sell it at their offer, but maybe I should think about it. Part of the problem, you're down there in Park Hills, John, is it's out in the country, so internet access is a little bit of a problem. I mean, as far as people saying what's the internet access?
Yeah. Hey, thanks to see all you guys. I got to go do some work this afternoon, and so I'll talk to you tonight, probably, Bobby, or tomorrow or something.
Okay. Hey, Dwayne, comb your hair in the meantime.
I will do that. That's part of what I have to do is go get a haircut.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else got anything? Any real estate related services to offer? Anybody looking for a contractor? You might have somebody that's got a good one there. They've
I've
willing
got a
to.
question.
Sure. Hey, Amber, go ahead.
Yep. So I am looking to refinance one of my single family houses. Curious to know, because I still have a mortgage on it, if anyone on the line has had luck getting a lower interest rate on a home that you're not living in. I mean, not that this is high at all. I think currently the interest rate I'm at is 4%, but I mean, I know that there are 2% out there, but I've heard really you can't get in the 2s if it's an investment property.
Yeah, I have not refinanced any of my rentals lately, or tried to. So yeah, I'm not sure. Anybody got any advice there who has refinanced a rental house lately? You might know what you willing to share with us what your experience was and what kind of rate you got?
Yeah, I just did, and everything I got was at 4.05. So
4.05. Yeah. Yeah, generally four is pretty low for a rental. So I should probably refi mine. I got two of them at 5.9, but
yeah, you should.
or pay them off, one or the other. They're getting pretty low interest or low balances on them.
So Lloyd, I've been getting them in the 3s, like the low 3s, but I've had to take it out of my LLC, put it into my name. So like recourse loans, unfortunately, but and then I quit claim them out afterwards. But
Okay,
so I'm
but it's still,
3.1. Yeah.
Okay, 3.1. Okay, that's pretty good. What you were willing to share? What institution where you got that?
So the one I found, I think Providence Bank in St. Charles, and actually now they're based out of Texas.
Providence Bank.
Providence Bank, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've seen them in St. Charles here.
But
okay.
It is taking forever. Just a heads up, it's taken me 4 months to refi.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, anybody that's refinanced in the last couple of years, I've heard that same problem. I went through about a painful 4 months just on my own personal residence 2 years ago. It was. I guess I don't know if I just forgotten how painful a process it was. It's been 15 years since I refinanced, or if it's always been that bad, I just forgot about it.
I think there's a major underwriter shortage, is what all the institutions are telling me.
Oh, is that what it is? The underwriters are shorthanded.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, that's good. Good to know. Providence Bank is making non-owner occupied loans at on refi.
Yep, I had another question. Okay, so my other question was, I was interested in buying some properties via a tax sale. And I will say, as someone who's new in the game, I know you can do it, but I guess it wasn't last year, maybe the year before. I went down and I was in the room, and it is hard because there's obviously professionals that do this for a living. Do people go through specific companies to get them a house through a tax sale, or is it really an individual game? Because I felt like some of the people down there were paid, if you will, to get them a house on the tax sale. So, but I would love to get a house, and I just felt like I was a fish in the water, and the sharks were circling.
That can be a feeling. I've been to a few counties. I had some experience. It's been a number of years ago over in Illinois, where they're doing kids tax certificates, where you actually bid on the percentage on the loan. And I was in a room with all the other bidders were hedge fund managers, and they were just taking turns. This one. There was one guy was running. I won't say what county it was, but he was like running the show, telling who got what properties. And when I tried to bid on one, he pointed who was going to outbid me, and they took it for a higher than what I was willing to. And then they went on, and I thought I snuck in one, and I got one property in that county, and it actually turned out it wasn't so bad. I think they were talking amongst themselves, and one of them slipped by, because that was about the only one I ran across in Illinois that I did make some money on. because it did get paid off. But anyway, anybody else got any advice? I'm not sure. Are you in St. Louis City, County, or nearby?
St. Louis, I think it's a lot easier if you go through the St. Louis City tax sale. I've run all of the wickets for the St. Louis County, and it's a lot more intensive than the St. Louis City tax sale. So I know they're coming up, not too soon, but coming up in the year. So I would like to get in contact with somebody, if that's their profession, is to, you know, buy those properties and get rid of them. So.
Yeah, if somebody knows, I'm not sure if they're buying them for themselves, or I know, like I said, I think the professionals are just either running a hedge fund or have some deep pockets, and they're just out to get just to get the return on the investment. If you're just bidding on the first sale. Now, if you really want a property, yeah, you're looking at the ones that are on the second and third sales. If you want to get a property,
Those guys will outbid you just to run you off too.
yeah, like I said, that was my experience over in some counties in Illinois. I was an
Yeah,
outsider.
you have to bid on a property in an area they don't want, which is what I did, and nobody bid against me. I made some money on it, but it was Castle Point, by the way, if you know that.
Yeah, you don't get too
Hey, Amber, my name is Reggie. I heard your request about the St. Louis City tax sale. I've got some experience buying some properties at the tax sale. I've been doing that for the past 3 or 4 years now. If you'd like to connect, we can talk some more about it.
Okay, sure. If you want to put your number in the chat, I will definitely reach out, or either number or email, whatever works best.
Sure, I'll drop my email in there, and if you or anybody else wants to reach out about it, I'm more than willing to talk about it, discuss things with you.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Reggie. Appreciate your input.
Not a problem.
Let's see. Looking in the chat here, I see somebody have a 3-bedroom on Cherokee available. Let's see. Is that in response to somebody looking for a? Or just Ann? Okay, just Ann had one. Wants to let us know about that one. Let's see. Libby is looking for a mentor to help walk them through my commercial multifamily purchases. Anyone know someone who may have knowledge and be willing on the commercial end? Anybody dealing in commercial properties or multifamily, commercial multifamilies? Who will share some of their knowledge with Libby? If so, Libby, you just want to give us some contact information. There may be somebody that will listen to this later. We do put these recordings out on our website. If you want to put your phone number in the chat there, I'll talk about it. Or if you can just unmute yourself and tell us what it is.
Hi, yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
Actually, I'm looking at some multifamilies. There aren't a whole lot right now in St. Louis, but I've run across a number that might be really good in other parts of the country. And a few of them are seller financed. And so probably we'll be involving, probably bringing in some partners to help us do some of these deals. So it's, you know, for a first timer, it's a little complicated, but that's kind of where I've decided to go. And so I'm just looking for someone to make me, you know, to help walk me through it. And so I don't, you know, so I don't make any huge financial mistakes. Plus I'll be looking for probably a realtor in those areas to be a buyer's realtor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'll put my contact information in here.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, commercial is a different animal, and you will find more likely to get seller financing through in a commercial properties.
Right, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. In many cases, though, the seller wants quite a bit of money down, so there's still some negotiating to do.
Sure, that's all negotiable.
Yeah.
Like in anything, everything is negotiable. So,
Thanks.
okay, you're welcome. Anybody else have anything you want to share with us today? See, I don't see. I saw Sandra Holtzmeyer was on earlier. I think she dropped off. She had. I just got an email from her this morning. I'm on her distribution for St. Charles County. She had a place in St. Paul that I thought maybe she was going to stay on here and tell us about it today. A couple weeks ago, she mentioned she was just working on the deal and needed to get it cleaned out, get the trash hauled out, and get it cleaned up a little bit. So apparently, she's got it ready. So if anybody wants to contact Sandra about that one, they can.
I have a question about making an offer on homes. I'm currently looking for a single family home in near Maplewood, Richmond Heights, and up towards Maryland Heights. And it seems like every time I find a home, 40 plus people are also looking at it or more. And I'm just wondering, is there two questions, I guess. Is it best to show a pre-approval that is FHA versus conventional approved? And then two would be, do I always drop 1% earnest money, or what's the earnest money requirement? So I just want to stand out when I make an offer, and I'm just wondering if I'm approaching this correctly. So any advice would be.
Well, I don't know if any realtors online would like to hop in and give them some advice on that. What the current market? It sounds like you're running across what the current market is.
Yeah.
Anyhow, there's very shortage of supply. David,
Yeah,
go ahead.
There's a real shortage of supply, so there's no inventory. So when you get something, you've got to go ahead and make the offer. Regarding the earnest money, it's whatever you want to do. The more earnest you have, the more risk you're taking, and that's something that the buyer would certainly look at, because that's less chance of you backing out. So there's no rule on what the earnest money should be. It could be $500, it could be 1%, it could be $10,000. It's whatever you're willing to risk. So that's what the earnest money is, and it is at risk when you put earnest down. It is at risk, so you have to keep that in mind. There are going to be provisions in a contract where you get your earnest money back, but you have to make sure that you're following the contract. And I don't know if you're working with a realtor or not, but our standard contracts, either the St. Louis contracts or the Missouri Realtors contracts, have specifics where you can get out of the deal for specific reasons or contingencies. So, but yeah, there's no rule on the earnest money. It's up to you, and you have to consider, if you were the buyer, what you would look at if you had a same offer, one with higher earnest and the one with lower earnest. Which would you take? So.
How about as far as pre-approval? Does it really matter what kind of loan you're pre-approved for? Or?
It really doesn't. It doesn't.
So.
Well, let me take that back. If it's like FHA or VA, well, you're not gonna have FHA up in that market, but if it's like VA, there are things that that the seller might not be interested in, because there's stricter rules for pre-approval or for the actual loans itself. So conventional or regular FHA loans, it's not necessarily true, but with for example, a VA loan, then that's what you need to look at. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Yeah. Thank you for the advice and
You're welcome.
Information.
Yeah, I knew there was. There's no real set rules for down payments or earnest money, but like David said, that is a risk. Ask me how I know. I got burned once on it, so end up going to small claims court. But anyway, anybody else had anything? Here, yeah, Reggie, I don't know if you look in the chat here. Reggie had a comment about he's seen investors putting down hefty earnest monies, $5,000, when they really want the property. Yeah, the larger the earnest money you put down, the more serious seriously the seller is going to be looking at your offer. So. Okay. Anybody else got anything I want to share with us today? I see John's got his fireplace lit here today. I'm glad to see it's not a burning blimp going down in flames. That's a little more settling with a fireplace in the background.
It's cold out today.
It is, yeah. I might stoke up my fireplace, the real one.
Yeah. We got a real one too. It's just, this is the one from last night or 2 nights ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey, Lloyd, let me just say one more thing about getting burned on earnest money, because I have seen it where this has happened to somebody before, that it was a foreclosure. They were buying a foreclosure. It was an investor, and they put earnest money down and went in and did the inspection and came back and wanted out, which they were entitled to do. But they didn't read the fine print. You need to read the fine print. What happened was it was a government agency, and the fine print said, if you're an investor, if it's not owner occupied, you are not entitled to the earnest money back. So always read the fine print.
Yeah. And if you talk about some government loans, yeah, I looked at a VA foreclosure. It was a VA property, and went through. If I got my contract accepted, I went through with my inspector, and we found there had been fire damage. And even when we turned on the water, because the utilities were turned on for our inspection, we opened the valve, we saw water was running out of some of the light fixtures in the ceilings, which indicated to me there was some fire damage that, or some plumbing issues that had not been taken care of after the fire damage was repaired. There's only whatever fire damage had been repaired. He only noticed it because it was up in the attic. You saw some treatment on some of the rafters. Anyway, I looked over my contract, see, well, how do I get out of this? I was going to negotiate. Well, okay, for less money, I'll accept some risk, and I know I'm going to have to do some plumbing repairs. I went and looked through the VA contract, and it said, whether you can have an inspection, but that doesn't allow you to negotiate anything with us. Your offer is what you're offered. All I could do is cancel I said I wasn't interested. So I just had to cancel my contract, told them I'm not interested anymore on that one. And then I noticed it probably went through that several more times, because it was another 6 or 9 months that sat on the market. Probably several other buyers went through the same little loop that I did and make that discovery. It was a long time. It was still on the market for a long time, which was unusual at that. It was only a couple of years ago.
Lloyd, that's called a profit center.
A profit center?
Yeah,
Well,
that was one of their profit centers.
They were trying to make a profit center out of their damaged foreclosures. Yeah, recover some of their losses from other properties. Anyway, anybody got anything else? If not, I don't know about anybody else. I'm getting a little hungry here. I want to drop off for some lunch. Probably have to feed my grandson first. We got him today. He's down for his nap right now, so we'll probably be waking up shortly.
How old is he?
A year and a half. So he's getting into everything. So it's all his grandmother and I can do to keep up with him, the two of us.
Well, you needed some cardiovascular workout anyway.
Oh yeah. He keeps us going. He gives us our workout for the day. So hey, thanks for hanging out here with us, and stay tuned again. Tune in next week with
John. Can I call you in a little while about my Park Hills house?
You can call me anytime. If I don't answer, I'm on the phone with somebody else or I'm driving. Those are the 2 times I don't answer.
Okay. I hope you toast marshmallows on that gas fire there.
Absolutely. It's not gas. This is real wood. I don't.
It looks like it's real, but I thought somebody called it gas.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
All righty. Well, thanks for everybody tuning in. I don't know if anybody else has anything, but if you do, let us know.
All righty.
We'll,
I'm signing off. Take
okay,
care.
we'll see y'all later. Thanks
Hey,
again.
take care. Thank you, John.